The first fighter introduced for our main event of the evening, Bobby McIntyre. A 9-5 professional record from Graham, Washington. 29 years old, 5 feet 10 inches. Weighed in at exactly 145 pounds on the dot yesterday. 72.5-inch reach. And fighting out of the United Training Center and Category 5 gym.
Yeah, he's been around for a while. He's a 9-year veteran. Yeah, he's 9-5. He's been around for a bit. So.
Yeah, it certainly has. So made his debut at the age of 20, 14 fights under his belt, as he's going to take on somewhat of an upstart in Terrance McKinney. And of course, both men looking to move into the #1 contender spot for a chance at the featherweight title that is currently held by Andrew Cruz.
Yeah, so this should be an exciting fight. You get into a fight into situations like this, and you got nothing to lose. So you can always kind of count on these fights to bring the heat.
McIntyre 4-1 in his last 5 professional bouts, as he is inside the cage and ready to meet his opponent.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Terrance McKinney.
Terrance T. Rex McKinney on his way to the cage as he gets ready to take on Bobby McIntyre. 5-1 record, fighting out of Spokane, Washington. 24 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall, 145.6 pounds, 74-inch reach, and Sick Jitsu is the gym for McKinney.
Yeah, he's got a great record, 5-1, very young. Trains out of Sick Jitsu up in Spokane. Great group of guys. Had I believe 2 guys into the UFC, and one of them sitting right over there in the corner too. So Michael Chiesa. So this kid's trained with some solid guys. So I expect him to be very well-rounded.
Yep, McKinney, you see there, the record in his last 5, 4-1, and that one loss, not even really a loss, it was a doctor's stoppage. If you remember what happened to Anderson Silva, we'll go back to that, but first we'll take a look at the Bud Light tail of the tape, the beer you can always count on. 5 years senior is Bobby McIntyre, same height, just about the same weight, and Terrance McKinney with the 1.5-inch difference in reach, as Britt Talbert will have more inside the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event this evening is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and is brought to you by our friends at Project Filter. You decide when, we'll show you how. Visit projectfilter.org. This is also the Front Street Fights Featherweight Division. Let's meet our combatants first, fighting out of the blue corner to my left. With a record of 9 wins against 5 defeats, standing in at 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighs in at an even 145 pounds, fighting out of Graham, Washington. Proudly representing United Training Center and Category 5, please welcome Bobby McIntyre. And his opponent across the cage to my right, fighting out of the red corner with a record of 5 wins against just 1 defeat. Standing in at 5 feet 10 inches tall, he weighed in at 145.6 pounds. Fighting out of Spokane, Washington, representing Sick Jitsu. Let's welcome T-Rex McKinney. Our referee in charge will be Mr. Tom Supnett, who will now give fighter instructions.
Okay, guys, follow my instructions at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Keep it clean, but keep it exciting. Touch them up. Good luck.
Fight! Are you ready? From downtown,
Here we go.
McIntyre, McKinney, the main event of the evening. The cage door is locked, and the first round underway.
5 rounds. I love this. I love 5 rounds.
5 5-minute rounds.
Ooh, big shots right away.
Leg kick and a right hook.
Another one. Nice single.
Yep, single leg
dump.
takedown from McKinney there. Aggressive action early.
Yeah, pass right in the side. I'm telling you, these guys from Sick Jiu-Jitsu, they've got some very good stuff. And McKinney's not wasting any time to show it.
McIntyre in the white and black, McKinney in the black and green trunks.
Yeah. It's trying to isolate that arm.
McKinney, last fight, 7 seconds. TKO. Obviously, this fight's already gone longer than that. But he's got some serious potential.
Yeah, he's not breaking his record now, but he still put on an exciting fight.
He's got McIntyre on his back right now.
Yeah, some very good control. Arnold Landless short. Ooh, that was a big shot.
Those are big elbows. He's got that hand behind his back. Now here's some left hand.
Yeah, see with that, now he's got to, yeah, McIntyre, he has to give his back up to defend.
McKinney up against the cage here.
He doesn't, there we go, rolling for an ankle.
He's looking for that ankle lock.
Kind of eating some big shots, and T-Mac gets out.
For 145 pounds, McKinney's got a lot of weight behind those hands. These are heavy strikes.
He's creating that space. You see him, he's pushing the head down, pushing the arms down, creating space, giving himself a chance to land something big. But
now here an ankle lock for McIntyre.
Looking for a heel hook and eats 2 big shots, lets it go, and back to the drawing board. Big shots by T.
McKinney is in control right now up top.
Yeah, he's just landing some good strikes.
Quick elbow again, that time just barely missed. Now he's on top. Just raining elbows down.
He's clearing that, but McIntyre looking for that heel hook again.
Took a right hand straight to the face.
Yeah, he took a big shot. That'll make you let go of anything.
Looking for that choke.
Yeah.
He's got back control. He's got it rolled over. He's locking it in. McIntyre's face is real red.
Yeah, right. He's not under the chin just yet, so it's more of like a back crank, like just crushing your jaw, but it still hurts.
Just trying to protect his head as much as he can. He's trying to slide his leg through.
Ooh, there's a warning, but no stoppage. And
McKinney
gave McKinney a chance to sink that rear naked.
McKinney's got it locked in, and he's tapping. It is all over the first round. Just 3 minutes long. Terrance McKinney with the submission victory.
Couldn't get under that chin, but still, I'm telling you, that jaw, that crush hurts.
And when you take 3 minutes of straight punishment, like McIntyre did right there, you want out.
Yeah, very solid fight from McKinney. You know, he controlled the positions where he needed to. You know, I like to see him isolating arms to open up shots from top from his full mount position, and you know, you can tell he's very, very experienced.
So we'll take a look at the replay from our main event of the evening. And there wasn't much of it, only 3 minutes, 2:59 according to our score clock. Not even a full amateur round before McKinney got the submission victory, and he was just landing everything. Elbows, punches, you name it.
Yeah, you know, you can see him here. You know, he's isolating arms. He's very, very methodical in the way, you know, a lot of guys will just throw a lot of punches. They don't ever land anything big, and they'll burn themselves out. But he was very, very, you know, he's picky.
And he got that rear naked locked in, lifted McIntyre up, and finished the fight. So Terrance McKinney, the victor in the main event of the evening. And with the official decision, inside the cage, Britt Talbert.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause? A couple guys come down here from Washington to entertain you tonight in our main event. Let's make some noise. we have our winner. At 2:57 of round number 1, we have a tap via rear naked choke for our winner, who improves his professional record to 4 wins against no defeats, fighting out of the red corner, Terrance McKinney! All right, Terrance wants the belt. We're gonna have a little chat here. Let's welcome the belt holder, Andrew Cruz, up into the cage. Let's talk to T-Rex first. T-Rex, you come down your first time here at Front Street Fights. You come down from Washington to fight a Washington guy. What did you know about him?
I know he's a great competitor. It was an honor to share the cage with him. And I can't wait to do more battles later in the future.
Our matchmaker, Todd Carlson, was excited about you, pretty hyped about you coming down. What did you think about the promotion here? How did Boise treat you, T-Rex?
I loved everyone here. The city's beautiful. And I thank everyone here for their support.
All right, we know what's next. At some point, you're going to fight our title holder here, Andrew Hurricane Cruz, for the Front Street Fights bout for the medal. You guys, it's happening. You're going to see this. This is the thing of things to come here. Andrew Hurricane Cruz against our winner, Terrance McKinney. Make sure you stay up on our Facebook page and everything else to find out when this fight is going to happen. It's going to be good. How about a round of applause? Our guy from Spokane, Washington, Terrance McKinney!